8 players, 7 of them are honest, 1 of them is a cheater. Will the honest players find the cheater and win the money, or will the cheater win it all? Welcome to Lie, Cheat, and Steal.
How dare you impugn my beaver?
Why didn't you listen to me?
All I heard was sexy babysitter.
We have 8 players on our team. 7 of them are trying to find the cheater. Let's meet our players. We have Amanda, Bryan, Lauren, Rachael, Matt, Eize, Nate, and Caitlin. Now, one of them has already been made a cheater, and I don't know who that is, but Susan has picked a cheater tonight. And she's going to tell us how she did that.
Yes. So in honor of the holiday we're currently celebrating, I randomly associated each player's name with an alternate spelling of the word Hanukkah. And the one that was trending on Twitter today is the cheater.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds good. Okay, so one of you is the cheater. We're going to play 2 questions, see if you can find out who that is. Order you're playing in was randomly selected. Comes the first question of the night. Name the 10 most followed artists on Spotify. And you're going to have 30 seconds to talk it out as a team. Then we're going to go to Amanda for her answer. Go.
Taylor Swift.
Ed
Beyonce.
Sheeran, Drake.
Lil
Nas
X.
BTS. What else was my kid listening to? Justin Bieber. Britney Spears.
Ariana Grande.
Buckner and Garcia.
In this economy?
We can only afford
and
Buckner
Garcia?
or Garcia, unfortunately. That is time. Amanda,
make
you are
choices.
first. The more obscure the answer, the more money you get.
I don't use Spotify. Sorry. Tay Swift.
Taylor Swift. Number 8, very good.
Whoa.
Dollars for Taylor Swift. And Bryan, you are next.
Taylor Swift was the one guess I had. I don't know what people like anymore. I just looked at my own Spotify, and the band I listened to the most in the past year was called Moon Hooch.
Moon Hooch, surprisingly not there.
I'm shocked.
Also their sister band Sun Liquor, not there either. So yeah. All right, Lauren.
All right. Again, I don't listen to pop music either, but I'm gonna go with Ariana Grande.
Yeah, number 2. $1, Ariana Grande, very popular. Rachael.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, right at the top of the list. Very good. Ed Sheeran, 50 cents. Matt.
Lady Gaga.
Surprisingly, Lady Gaga does not make the top 10.
Wow.
Yeah. Probably just missed, but no. Eize.
I think we're assuming that followed artists have to still be releasing stuff, but I don't know if that's true. So I'm going to try the Beatles.
The Beatles, no, they do not make the list. Sorry.
Are they even on Spotify? I don't believe they are.
I don't know who said that, but this game is supposed to be fun, not just calling people out of the blue, not just ambushing me.
There was a time they weren't on Apple because Apple was the name of their record label, but I don't think they ever had a record label named Spotify, so I think they're probably okay. Nate.
I'm gonna go with Justin Bieber. He's got to be on there.
He does, yeah. $2, number 4, very good. And
Wait,
Kate.
what? The Biebs is on there, but not Gaga. That's so wrong.
Biebs is on there, but not the Beatles.
I wasn't going for music.
Right, yeah.
I think it's quality.
Yeah.
I was going for popular.
I mean, you have to think about the people who aren't paying for music, you know.
My answer is going to be Lil Nas X because he was my #1 most listened to.
Lil Nas X. No, he does not make the top 10. Probably just not enough music out there yet, but yeah. Pretty good round. We'll go over the other ones here. Drake, Billie Eilish, Eminem, Rihanna, BTS, which was said and then not gone with. This one I would not have
Isn't
gotten.
that a serial killer?
Bad Bunny.
Isn't that Bean Bunny is like the Moon Hooch drummer's side gig, right?
Okay, name the Stephen Sondheim musicals that feature these songs. Sadly passed away this week. Worst Pies in London, G Officer Krupke, Very Nice Prince, Let Me Entertain You, Send in the Clowns, The Ballad of Shulgosh, The Ladies Who Lunched, Comedy Tonight, I'm Still Here, and Hymn to Dionysus. 30 seconds to talk it over. Then we go to Bryan. Go.
Liz, Ian, go.
#1 is Sweeney Todd. #3 is Into the Woods. #4 is Gypsy. That's all I got.
Choose West Side Story.
Yeah.
1 and 2 were the only ones I know at all.
Send in the Clowns is a little night music, I think, something like that.
Ladies Who Lunch was just on NPR the other day, and I can't remember what the musical was.
Time. Okay. Bryan.
Okay. I'm very lucky on this one because for my classics minor, I studied A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum, and I'm pretty sure that has your song for #8.
Comedy Tonight. A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Forum. Very good, Bryan. $8. Lauren.
All right. I'm gonna go with #4 as Gypsy because that was one that I actually knew.
Yeah, Let Me Entertain You from Gypsy. Very good. $4. Rachel.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure on the name of the one from Send in the Clowns, so I'm gonna go with #2 being West Side Story.
West Side Story. Very good. $2. Matt, see if you can get on the board.
2 is the only one that I remembered being answered by other people that I was going to steal, and so now I'm totally screwed.
I mean, just think back on your favorite Sondheim musical.
Yeah, okay. West Side Story. The Worst Pies in London. Jeez. A Very Nice Prince. Send in the Clowns.
Or if you correctly pronounce 6, I'll give you the money.
6?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, well, I was going to try. All right, The Ballad of Goals is...
No, that's not it. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm not going to get that money no matter what I do. #6 is Les Mis.
Les Mis, that great Stephen Sondheim musical with French names. No, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just figured it looks kind of French or something.
Does not look French. Eize.
No. Hungarian.
Thank you to whoever called this out. #3 is Into the Woods.
Into the Woods. Yes, very good. $3. Nate.
I'm personally shocked we got this far down the list with the order, and there's still one that I know because I only knew 2 of them. But Sweeney Todd is #1.
Sweeney Todd, yeah, Worst Pies in London. Made of the same stuff Soylent Green is. Okay.
I'm not familiar with any of them.
Soylent Green.
This is one of the things I feel like I would have rolled over to Susan because I feel like she would have dominated this. But is there anybody that knows anything else I can roll over to and wants to take it?
I mean, we got you, but we're not in. So
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome to roll over if someone you think has an answer. Someone discussed possibly knowing #5. That's the only one I've heard.
Yeah.
You can blame Bryan for at least one of us not making it into this game.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
90% sure that I'm almost there on 5.
You're almost there. You know what? I'll risk it. Why not?
All right, using the rollover, you can pass your turn to somebody else. The earliest this has ever been used, round 1. Rachel, you're up again.
God. Okay, Send in the Clowns, A Little Night Music.
Yeah, welcome to the game. Very good. Little night music.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, good use of the rollover. And finally, Amanda.
All right, you got everything that I knew. I'm just gonna have to guess on something. The Ballad of Cholgotz. Dr. Zhivago, because it's Russians looking.
Dr. Zhivago. You're closer on the nationality than Matt was, though. All right,
Ukrainian,
Liz, Ian, Amy, you want to go over the others?
Go for it, babe.
So Ladies Who Lunch is company.
Yep.
I'm Still Here is killing me right now because I always think of it as a standalone. And I also thought it was company. So I'm gonna defer to Amy for that one.
I couldn't remember this one either. Because I feel like we said all the major ones. I couldn't remember this one either.
All right.
How about doing Sunday in the Park with George? Because that one is sticking out to me for number 6.
That is not on here, though, no.
Really? Okay, yeah.
So Shulgosh was the man who killed William McKinley, so that is Assassins.
Oh, of course.
I'm Still Here was Follies and Hymn to Dionysus.
Is that Aquarius?
Frogs.
Aquarius, you're thinking of Hair.
Oh, Hair. My
And
bad.
that's not
That is
Sondheim.
also not Sondheim, yeah.
And it's Dawning of the Age of Aquarius.
Yeah, whatever.
So we are 2 questions in, which means it is time to vote. In our bank, we have $30.50, not a bad start. Here are your individual totals for the round. Before you cast your votes, would anyone like to make an accusation about who they think the cheater might be?
I think it's whoever that guy is in the little thumbnail that you put in for zeros here.
That's Zero Mastel.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. Anyone want to make an accusation? I know it's early. Okay, and all throughout the night before we vote, Susan has some totally true facts that the cheater has sent her, and she's going to be reading them off.
Yes, and I'm amazed that the cheater sent me this fact about themselves. So the cheater was the first person to make this very clever interjection. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say in his underwear.
Okay, I'm sure that helps. So
I'm so glad I played this game with headphones.
All right, so I need the 8 of you to please privately message me with the name of the person you think is the cheater. Cheater, obviously don't vote for yourself. Just vote for the person you want out of the game. And the person with the most votes is out. Go ahead and lock in your votes now. Let's see what we think. See if you have found the cheater and get to keep all your money. We'll start with Amanda.
I don't remember who I voted for. Who did I vote for, Colin?
Voted for Caitlin, who had no money.
It's fair.
1 vote for Caitlin. All right, Bryan.
Really off to go.
Amanda.
1 for Amanda, 1 for Caitlin. All right, Lauren.
I picked Matt because that's my husband's name and he fucked up my Spotify.
That's why I always vote for
I'm
Derek.
sorry, Matt. You didn't do anything wrong, but her husband named Matt.
No, it's not you, Matt. It's not you.
Rachel.
I said Amanda because she was at the top of the list.
Okay. 2 for
I'm
Amanda.
always in the first player position, Colin.
Blame it on random.org.
Random.org likes me at first.
Okay. Matt.
I picked Bryan because I really don't believe that he studied a Sondheim musical.
All right. That's the best reason I've heard. I mean, the others are just like, oh, they didn't make any money. That's my husband's name. Eize, what'd you say?
Similarly, I also picked Bryan because he knew a fact.
Sorry, knowing a solitary fact will get you voted out. 2 Bryan, 2 Amanda, 1 Caitlin, 1 Matt. Nate.
Sounds like I'm safe on that basis, but I picked Eize because, well, we have the same number of points and it's like a turf war. Like, get off of the 3. That's
all right.
I gotcha. That's fair.
1 for Eize. All comes down to Caitlin's vote.
I almost picked Amanda because her name starts with A, but I went with Eize because he's dressed like a bandit.
Well, that means that we do not have a definitive vote. We have a tie. So you lose half your money and the cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice. Here's how it's going to work. Everyone is going to send a vote to Susan because she knows who the cheater is. But cheater, only your vote counts. I just need everyone else to send a dummy vote just so people don't say, hey, why is that one person sending a vote? Nobody else. So all 8 of you send a vote to Susan. Cheater, any of the 8 players can be eliminated, does not need to be one of the tied players. First player about to leave. If I click on your name and it turns green, you're safe. If it's red, you are out. Lauren, you are safe. Rachel, you're safe. Matt, you're safe. Bryan, safe as well. Eize, I'm sorry, the cheater has chosen you.
Man.
We know you weren't the cheater. You can come back at the end of the game and earn some money, hopefully. We have 7 players left. 6 of them are honest and 15.25 in the bank. We'll be right back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 1 honest player has been eliminated. 6 honest players left and 1 cheater. We will play 2 more questions, see if they can find anything out. Hopefully they'll be able to come to a conclusion after that. Here comes our next question. It's a good time to talk about your rollover, which 1 player has already used. You each have 1 rollover to use over the course of the game. If you don't know an answer or want to put another teammate on the spot, you can use that, pass your turn to them. And you are all playing for the same bank, so that's fine. You can always use that. Next question. Excluding voice roles, name the 10 Bill Murray films that have the highest critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we go to Lauren. Go.
Ghostbusters, Garfield.
What about
Excluding
Bob?
voice roles.
Zombieland.
Scrooged.
What about Wes Anderson?
Groundhog Day.
Stripes.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Grand Budapest.
Life Aquatic.
I love that movie.
The Razor's Edge.
Time, okay. And I have the percentages next to them as well, so you might have an idea of where they're landing. Lauren, you're first.
All right. I say Groundhog Day, so I'm going with Groundhog Day.
Yeah, my favorite. Number 2, Groundhog Day, $1, 96%. I don't know who that 4% is, but they're crazy. See, Rachel, you're next.
Oh, I'm next. There are so many to choose from. I'm going to say Life Aquatic.
Life Aquatic does not make the top 10, no.
What?
I know, yeah. Matt.
Just rewatched that.
What about Bob?
What about Bob? No. Nate.
I'm a little sad about a couple of those not being on the list.
Baby Steps.
That definitely belongs on the list. That's a great movie too. Is that streaming anywhere? I really want to rewatch that too. What about Lost in Translation? That's got to be on
number
there.
3, Lost in Translation. Yeah, I got him the Oscar nomination, 95%. Caitlin.
Did somebody already say Scrooged?
They did not answer Scrooge yet. Did you want to go with that?
I'll go with that because that's all I can think of.
Scrooge does not make the top 10. I'm not even sure that has a fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's it's like a beloved movie, but it's not.
It's pretty divisive, I think. Amanda.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that is number 1. Ghostbusters. Very good. 50 cents. And Bryan.
I'm gonna stick with Wes Anderson and Rushmore.
Yeah, very good. Number 8, Rushmore. 90%. As you can see, he has some pretty high ranked movies here.
Wait, can I guess one?
Yeah, go for it.
Osmosis Jones.
Excluding, was he a voice in that or was he an actor?
He was the body that they were all in that movie.
Oh, okay.
He was
No,
the live
Osmosis
action
Jones
body.
did not make it.
Damn it.
Wes Anderson was good thinking though. Moonrise Kingdom.
Yeah,
And
Moonrise
Wood,
Kingdom.
which he has a small part in, but he is in Ed Wood. Grand Budapest.
Yeah.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, man.
Yeah, which again, small part. Tootsie.
What?
And this one was said, but no one went with it. Zombieland.
Oh,
amazing.
Caddyshack? Yeah, I thought Caddyshack.
I know. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
critics.
Again. Okay. Moving on. This is a picture round. Name
Those
the
have-
Christmas movie or special by the opening credits. I will give pictures of each before we go here. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Number 2.
Got it.
Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. They all are. I will zoom in if we need to as well. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we're going to go to Rachel for her answer. Go.
I'm just gonna say right now, I know a surprisingly high number of these, so if anybody wants to use their rollover, I'm feeling strong on this one. 1,
I know
2,
one.
3,
One
4,
is
5,
for sure.
6, 7. I got 7 out of 10 guaranteed.
I think I know one of them. Is number 4 Elf?
Yes.
Okay, I know one.
Time. Okay, Rachel, you're glad you know one because you're first.
Okay, number 4 is Elf.
Yes, Elf with Bob Newhart. Very good. Matt.
Number 9 is Gremlins.
It is not Gremlins. I'm sorry.
What? Oh,
John
wasn't John
Saxon is
Saxon?
not featuring Gremlins.
Oh,
You were so confident too. I
yeah,
love to be
what?
confident people. They're wrong. Okay.
Well, now I'm going to go back and posthumously cheat.
All right, Nate.
How exact do I have to be with the name?
If I know what you're getting at, that's fine.
Okay, number 10 is Mr. Magoo's Christmas, whatever. I don't remember the exact name, but it was Mr. Magoo.
That's good enough for me. Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol.
Wow. Fantastic.
I am impressed. That's yeah. And I feel bad you had to sit through that.
Yeah.
It's pretty boring. They do Christmas Present before Christmas Past.
That depends on if you're watching it when you're 5 or when you're a
Stoned.
college freshman in high. Yeah.
Caitlin.
I would have rolled over to Nate if I had it, but I'll take 3 is Home Alone.
Home Alone. Very good. $3. Amanda.
Number 2 is a Christmas Carol.
More specific.
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Muppet Christmas Carol. Very good.
The Christmas Carol.
No, it's not the one with George C. Scott.
Sure, I figured he'd ask, but
Bryan.
I know number 1, but we can probably make more money if I roll over to Nate here.
All right, using that rollover, Nate is on the spot.
All right, I'm not confident in 9. I'm pretty sure of 8. I don't know 7. 5 and 6 are guaranteed. What do you want me to take?
Go for 8.
All right, 8 I think is Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
Jingle All the Way does not star Toni Collette. I'm sorry, no.
What?
Oh, I couldn't see that. I just saw the scene. Oh,
No,
see,
it's not
that was
Jingle
cool.
All the Way. Sorry.
Well, that is a phenomenal Christmas movie and should be on the list. I just want you.
Thank you. Correct. Yeah.
Phenomenal is debatable. Okay.
No, it is
in fact
not.
a
It is a
Christmas movie.
fact.
Phenomenon.
Lauren.
I know the genre of number 6, but I'm not exactly sure which one it is. So I'm going to go with number 5, and that's It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, the genre is Christmas movie.
No, there's a couple of Rankin
I
Bass.
know
It's
what
one
you
of those, a number 6. I can't remember which one though.
$5 for It's a Wonderful Life. Very good. And I'll tally this up here, and then we'll go over the other answers. Yeah, Matt, you had the wrong Christmas horror movie for number 9.
Ah, dang, man.
The Krampus?
8 is Krampus, yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
All right, so Ian, you know number 1, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars Christmas
Star Wars.
special, of course.
Star Wars Holiday Special, 6, anyone?
The classic.
Rudolph the
Oh,
Red-Nosed
is that-
Reindeer.
Rudolph.
Yeah, I would have
7.
gotten it wrong.
7 out of-
Oh, is that?
Grinch?
Oh, I thought so.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
Carla version?
Wait, can I guess 9?
Yeah.
Is it Black Christmas?
Black Christmas, very good. And yeah,
Nice.
8 is Krampus with Toni Collette. Yeah. 46,
That's not
25.
how that works, Brian.
Take a look at your individual totals here. Would
Give him another
anyone make
Mostel.
any accusations?
No accusation, but Matt, what the fuck, man?
You could also just vote him out for failing.
Sorry, that was mean.
2-0 Mostels in a row. You can't vote them out.
Punitive votes.
Any accusations?
That I mean, that's might be the kind of thing that the cheater does to lay low and avoids us.
That's laying as low as possible. If you can get lower.
Yeah, I mean, I got nothing on that.
Yeah, correct. You have nothing on that.
Accurate. Yeah, exactly nothing.
Doing that, as a cheater, but
Susan, do you
I
have
am
a
not
fact about our
cheater.
cheater?
I do. In their kindergarten holiday recital, the cheater gave a stirring performance of Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues.
So I need the 7 of you to please send me the name of the person you think is the cheater. Hopefully we don't tie again. Lock in your votes. Votes are in. Let's see who we think the cheater is. We'll start with Caitlin this time.
I just picked Rachel's name. She was in
You
the
got the
middle.
one round for free, but now you've been voted for it. Nate, what'd you say?
I have to look. I said Brian.
Voted for Brian. Okay. All right. Matt.
I voted for Bryan again.
You did. That's 2 for Brian. Rachel.
Who did I vote for? I voted for Lauren for no
Okay.
reason.
1 Lauren, 2 Brian, 1 Rachel. Lauren.
I voted for Nate because Mr. Magoo.
That is a very obscure one he got there. Yeah.
I
Brian.
fully believe he knew that.
I'm sure he did know it, but I didn't want to pick on Matt again.
Is Magoo the name of your first husband?
Why he was my first husband and I got rid of him.
I voted for Lauren.
2 for Lauren, 2 for Brian. It all comes down to Amanda's vote.
I broke the tie. I voted for Bryan.
Did vote for Brian. That is 3 votes for Brian.
Sorry,
He has
Brian.
been voted out of the game. Now we have to know, Brian, were you the cheater?
Please be it. Please be it.
All my answers came from my own personal knowledge, but yes, I was the cheater.
He was the cheater. Very nicely done. All right.
Actually voted out the cheater.
You voted out the
Early.
cheater in round 2. All that money stays in the bank. And when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, there will be a new cheater. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 6 players left, and they found the cheater. It was Brian. So we know he had that embarrassing performance of Fairy Tale of New York in kindergarten. 46-25 in the bank, and a new cheater has been chosen. It is one of these 6 players. Hopefully they can find out who it is and vote them out again. Round 3 coming up. 2 more questions to find the cheater. Name the top 10 rides at Walt Disney World based on the number of people who called it their favorite. So this is the entire Walt Disney World resort. It includes Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we go to Matt. Go.
Let's go, Amanda. Rattle them off. You know them.
Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Peter Pan's Flight, Small World, Avatar,
roller
Everest, Slinky Dog,
What's the name of the log ride?
Splash
Grizzly
Mountain,
Bear?
Last mountain, yeah.
Country Bear Jamboree is a show.
Time. Okay, yeah, yeah. Country Bear Jamboree would not be on there because it's a show, not a ride. Okay. Very good. Matt, you're first.
It's gonna be something like really awful. It's a Small World has got to be on there somewhere.
There are people, sociopaths, who call it their favorite ride.
Yeah.
$3.
The song is 12 minutes long. No.
They have to cover every country and every word to describe it's a world of. All right, yes, $3 for Matt. Nate,
Yes, I'm on the board.
You did it.
maybe you're the new cheater.
Okay. Splash Mountain has got to be on there.
Yes, Splash Mountain is number 5. Very good. 250.
Thank you, Amanda.
Caitlin.
Space Mountain.
Space Mountain is number 1. Yeah, 50 cents.
That's the lamest roller coaster. I'm sorry.
It's a park for children. I'm
Is it?
sorry. I don't see enough character development in Snow White. Okay, Amanda, you're next.
My favorite is the Haunted Mansion, so Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, that is number 2. Very good.
It's such a lame haunted mansion.
They didn't actually
like-
kill anybody and have their spirit.
Not even real ghosts, man.
I like the effects.
I've never been to Disney World. I've been to Disneyland, and when I went to Disneyland, the Haunted Mansion was closed for renovations. They always had like one down, and that was the one. So I
They were
never got-
murdering some more people to put in it.
999.
Yeah.
Like I thought this
Lauren.
place is supposed to look broken down.
All right, I'm not a Disney person at all, but isn't like the new Jungle Cruise movie based on a ride at Disney? So I'm gonna go with
It is, yeah.
Jungle
It's based on a ride. The ride is at Disney. The ride is not on the list.
Boo.
Sorry. Rachel.
The backside of water.
I'm going to say Rock and Roller Coaster, the Aerosmith ride.
Oh my god.
Surprisingly, as popular as that is, no, Rock and Roller Coaster does not make it. There
It's
you go,
the
Matt. If you
only
don't want a
one.
lame roller coaster, there you go.
And they still have
No,
not
that's a-
rebranded it.
That's a lame roller coaster too. Like,
Sorry, Matt. You want a Def Leppard roller coaster? I know. All right. Pirates of the Caribbean.
I want dollar store Beatles. That's what I want.
Rungo and Pool. Yeah. Pirates of the
Yeah.
Caribbean. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Dumbo the Flying Elephant.
Ah, Dumbo.
Avatar Flight of Passage.
What about the teacups?
Carousel of Progress and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger Spin.
Are you
No.
really counting Carousel of Progress as a ride? It's a
I was
moving
just gonna
theater.
say, is that
It's a moving, right? Moving is the definition of ride.
Barely.
Is that the one inside
That's
the
the
big
golf ball.
massive orb?
Yeah, the
No.
golf, right? Isn't
No,
it?
it's not the one in the golf ball. The one in the golf ball is Spaceship Earth.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yes,
Carousel of Progress is a show in the Magic Kingdom, and you sit there, and then the seats revolve around a stage.
Or
Very
one could say you ride the seats. Moving on.
I want to
You
see
don't have
the
to be buckled
absolute.
in.
I want to meet these absolute mutants who thought Carousel of Progress was the best thing at Disney.
Features. Okay. Name the TV
There's a lot
shows
of
that
TV
feature
shows
these
in Florida.
fictional movies. These are fictional movies, but they exist in the universe of a TV show. The Itchy and Scratchy Movie, Threat Level Midnight, The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowaning, The Rural Juror, The Dangerous Cousins, Sack Lunch, Cleaver, Kiss Save Santa, Dennis the Menace to Society, and Sam Peckinpah's Salad Days. 30 seconds to talk it out. I feel like you're going to know number 8. Go.
The Simpsons, The Office, yeah,
It's Creek.
Schitt's Creek, 30 Rock,
30 Rock.
Arrested Development. I don't
Schitt's
know.
Creek.
Schitt's Creek is 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Okay.
Or you don't know, Kiss Save Santa.
I haven't finished that show. I must not have
Kiss
seen
Save
that yet.
Santa is Family Guy.
Okay.
Don't know the last two. Cleaver is Sopranos.
Time. Okay, Nate, you're first.
Cleaver, Sopranos. I think
Yeah,
that's a lot.
that was Christopher's movie on The Sopranos. Very good. $7. Let's see. Caitlin, you're next.
Well, I heard someone say Kiss Saves Santa is Family Guy. That what I heard correctly?
Yes, Kiss Save Santa, Family Guy, Peter's favorite Christmas movie. And also Amanda's.
The Rule Juror.
Juror.
What are you saying? What are you even? It's 30 Rock.
Yes, the Rouger is 30 Rock. Very good.
Jenna, what are you even saying?
One of the best 30 Rock jokes. Dollars. Lauren.
I think someone said that The Crows Have Eyes 3 was Schitt's Creek.
Yes,
I'll go with that.
Moira Rose stars in The Crows Have Eyes 3, The Crowaning on Schitt's Creek. Yes, which we can say on air without getting bleeped. Take that, Jeopardy. Rachel.
Okay. Threat Level Midnight is from The Office.
Yes, Michael Scott's movie on The Office. Very good. And Matt.
Well, I mean, everybody took the ones that were given away at the beginning. Thank you very much.
I said
gonna
number
say,
1.
Yeah, that's what I'm going with. Itchy and Scratchy movie is The Simpsons.
The Simpsons, very good, $1. Even though 5 was said, I guess you didn't hear it.
Zach
I didn't.
Lunch is what I've heard,
What
but I
was-
can't place it.
We'll go
Is,
over the ones. Number 5,
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Zach Lunch,
is that Seinfeld?
Seinfeld, yeah, very good.
Oh, okay.
Dennis the Menace to Society. Yeah, someone said it, The Critic, very good. And Sam Peckinpah's Salad Days.
Monty Python.
Yes, Monty Python's Flying Circus, very good. You guys voted him out, by the way. Keep that in mind. Okay. Or I guess the cheater voted him out technically. You found the cheater last round. Let's see if you can do it again. You have 78.25 in the bank, so we're building a nice bank since we didn't lose half of it. Here are your totals, and the red line is where the new cheater took over. Would anyone like to make any accusations? Anyone suspicious?
Pretty light on accusations tonight.
We have been, yeah. I mean,
The
Matt
holiday
went from
spirit.
0 and 0 to 4, but you know,
Well, Jared and Ian aren't playing, so I don't have anybody good to blame.
it's tough after one round. If you do it twice in a row, I'll be very impressed. Susan, has the new cheater sent you some facts?
They have.
Okay.
So the cheater hopes there is a documentary series about Paul McCartney and Wings, so they can find out everything that went into writing Wonderful Christmas Time.
Writing, okay. So I need the 6 of you to please lock in your votes for who you think the cheater is. See if you can do this again. See if our players have found the cheater once again. And we'll start with Matt.
I said Lauren for revenge.
Lauren for revenge. Okay, Lauren, would you say?
Okay, Matt. I said Caitlin.
One Lauren, one Caitlin. Caitlin.
I picked Rachel.
One Lauren, one Caitlin, one Rachel. Rachel, what did you say?
I preemptively chose Caitlin for revenge.
There you go, preemptive revenge worked. 2 for Caitlin, one more and she's out.
Revenge.
Nate.
I chose Lauren. I can't remember why. There was
2 for Lauren, 2 for Caitlin, 1 for Rachel. All comes down to Amanda's vote.
I didn't break the tie this time. I said Rachel.
No, you caused a 3-way tie. I'm sorry. That means
Oh,
your
it's
money
like-
has been cut in half once again, and the cheater gets to pick off the player of their choice. Doesn't have to be one of those 3. It can be anybody. I need the 6 remaining players to send Susan the name of the player they want to send home. Cheater, only your vote counts. Let's see who it is. You know the deal by now. If I click on your name, it turns green like that. You're safe. Red, you are out. Caitlin, we'll start with you. You're safe for another round. Rachel. You're safe. Lauren. Lauren, I'm sorry, the cheater has chosen you. We know you weren't the cheater.
Oh,
Hopefully you can come
no.
back at the end and make some money. We are down to just 5 players, and when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, we are going to play the immunity challenge. See if the cheater gives himself away for a chance to make the final 4. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 5 players left, 39.62 in the bank. And it's time for the round 4 immunity challenge. Someone is going to get immunity through this vote. Time to see if the cheater gives themselves away. There are 5 of you, so we will just go down the line listing answers to this category until only one player is left standing. That person is safe through the round. But as if a team, you come up with 5 answers. That's $10 for the bank. 10 answers is $20. 15 is $30. 18 is $50. And 20 answers will give you $75. But again, most importantly, last person standing wins the immunity for the round. And Caitlin gets to go first. Your category is John Candy movies. So just any movie he featured in. Caitlin, you are first.
He's in Home Alone.
Yes, he is in Home Alone. Very good. He plays the Polka King. That is 1. Amanda.
It was Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck, very good. Rachel.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yes, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. All great movies so far. Matt.
Splash.
Splash, yes, very good. And Nate.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs, we have our first 5 very nicely done. You've made $10. And we are back to Caitlin. I'll show you where we are so far. There we go.
Okay. Cool Runnings.
Yeah, Cool Runnings. Up to 6. Amanda.
1941.
He was in 1941. Very good.
I love that
Rachel.
movie.
Nothing but trouble.
Nothing But Trouble, yes. Very strange movie.
One of my favorites.
That's one that I haven't seen, but I've heard many things about. All right, 2 more and we're up to $20. Matt.
Summer Rental.
Summer Rental. Yeah, Summer Rental. Very good. Okay, Nate.
The Great Outdoors.
Yeah, Great Outdoors. We are up to 10 very easily. All right. So we have 10 answers and $20 in the bank. We are back to Caitlin once again.
I'm tapped out of John Candy movies.
Nothing?
Nothing.
All right. She's out on to Amanda.
Nobody. Coming to America. Oh, dang it. I just remembered one. Nope.
To America.
No, I just remembered one, but
No,
I
he was
didn't.
not in Coming to America. No, sorry, that was Louis Anderson. Rachel.
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yes, Little Shop of Horrors. Matt.
National Lampoon's Vacation.
Yes, the original Vacation. Very good. Nate.
I forgot about that one. The one that he died while they were making was Canadian Bacon.
Canadian Bacon, yeah. We just call that ham here.
I'm empty. I'm out.
You're out. Don't have a guess. All right. Down to just 2, and the last person standing wins the immunity. But if we get 2 more answers, we're up to $30. Matt, do you have one?
Stripes.
Stripes. Very good. Yeah. Nate.
JFK.
JFK. Yeah. Rare dramatic role. Very good. Up to 15 answers. 30 in the bank. All right. Back to Matt.
Was he in Strange Brew?
No, Strange Brew not on the list. I'm sorry, which means Nate, you have won the immunity. Very nicely done. You are safe through the final 4. But if you give us 3 more answers, we're up to $50. You have 3 more.
Said Summer Rental. He said Splash. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Definitely not to get 3 more. I might get 1 more.
Okay, you're not going to do it. Okay, so that's very good. You got 15 answers. Very impressive. $30. Nate, you have immunity. Yeah, you got most of the big ones. We didn't say
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers, Rescuers Down Under.
I thought of Brewster's Millions after I already
Brewster's Millions.
answered.
Did we say Volunteers? Volunteers. Yeah, those are the big ones. Armed and Dangerous. Who's Harry Crumb? She's having a baby. Wagons East was also a movie he was filming when he died.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, with
So
Richard
bad.
Lewis. Also something called The Clown Murders. Some of them are pretty obscure. It came from Hollywood. But yeah, you got most of the big ones. Very good.
Especially
At
the mud
the end of
wrestling
that-
scene.
Oh, yeah.
Nate has the immunity, so he cannot be voted out. You put another thing to the bank, which puts you up to 69-62.
Nice.
Yes, very nice. So Nate still gets to vote. Would anyone like to make any accusations? Red line is where the cheater started.
Talk,
Anyone
guys.
at all? What?
Good talk.
No one's jumping on the accusations tonight. It hasn't worked so far because 2 of the 3 votes have ended in ties.
I always say something like really shitty, and then it winds up not being the cheater. So
Am I allowed to make accusations even though I'm
Yeah,
not?
absolutely. You're still voting. Yeah.
I thought like I had to abstain or something.
Nah.
I feel like Rachel's answers were, I don't know, like statistically unlikely. Maybe she's just seen other movies than I have, but but the 2 of her answers in that round were like movies I'd never even heard of, and I'm like, I grew up in the '80s. I should know every John Candy movie, but
Rachael, defend the fact that you know more movies than Nate, I guess.
I only knew the movies that I said except Spaceballs. That's it. That's my defense. I have none.
Do you want to accuse anybody yourself?
I'd like
No.
to accuse Nate, but
Yeah, right. Not anybody without immunity.
Okay.
And
Susan, do you know another fact about our cheater?
I do. The cheater's ringtone is "All I Want for Christmas Is You," all year round.
that sounds horrible.
Wait, is the ringtone all year round, or they want you all year round?
Yes.
Okay,
seriously,
I need the
doing that
5 of
would
you to
be-
please lock in your votes. You cannot vote for Nate. All right, let's see what we think. Amanda, we'll start with you. We know Nate can't be voted for. What do you say?
I voted for Nate. I did not vote for Nate. I voted for Rachel.
One for Rachael. Okay, Rachael.
I voted for Matt.
One Rachael, one Matt. Matt.
I voted for Caitlin because I just could see the ringtone thing.
I wouldn't use the fact as evidence, but okay. Nate, what did you say?
I voted for Rachael for the aforementioned reasons in my accusation.
All right, bonus points for aforementioned. Very good. 2 votes for Rachael. Caitlin, what did you say?
I think we know who I voted for. I voted for Rachel. I'm sorry.
Yes, that is 3 votes for Rachael, and she has been voted out of the game. Now we have to know, Rachael, were you the cheater?
Nope. I know the things that I know.
She knows the things that she knows, and she just knows the movie Nothing But Trouble. I'm sorry. 4 players left. You have lost half your money. Cheater
Sorry.
remains in the game, but when we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, you have to give 2 answers for every question. Hopefully it'll help. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 39.81 in the bank. 4 players left. They have not found the current cheater, but they get to give 2 answers for every question. So let's move on to the next one. Name the top 10 most performed musicals in high schools in the 2021 year, according to Broadway World. Liz already has arms up on this one.
What the hell is wrong with you, Colin?
I did. Yes, I scheduled this ahead of time. Make sure to put all the musical questions when Liz is playing. Quick
Son
note
of a
before I start the clock. There was a tie for number 10. I just cut out the one Bright Star because that would be less guessable than the one that's on there. So sorry if you were thinking of Bright Star. 30 seconds to talk it out. We go to Amanda for her first answer. Go.
Annie.
With
I'd say Cats, Seussical. I don't know. Are these?
Adam's Family. Anastasia. I think
High School Musical.
We did Schoolhouse Rock. Sweeney Todd.
West Side Story.
Time. Okay. 3 of you have your rollovers. Amanda, you are first.
Annie.
Annie. No, not there. Not quite as popular as it used to be. Matt.
Sorry, I'm old.
I think just a couple years ago, the local high school did West Side Story, and it was also at my high school.
West Side Story does not make the list. No. Nate.
This year, my son's high school did Little Shop of Horrors.
Very good. Little Shop of Horrors. That is the 3rd time this is an answer tonight. Very good. Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. Very good.
I feel like we've had this answer a lot in the past couple of
Yeah,
weeks.
tonight's game is brought to you by Little Shop of Horrors. Caitlin.
I'm gonna say Cats. No,
Thankfully, no, the movie might have killed that.
oh.
Back to Amanda.
Adam's Family. I know that's what
Number
my
1,
kids do.
The Addams Family. Very good.
I didn't even know it was a musical until my daughter said they were going to do that one in the spring.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
It was a TV show in the 60s when the movies.
Well,
What's the freaking music for
wow,
it?
man. Whoa.
Matt.
I gotta check up
You
on
meant to
that.
ask what the hell is it?
Grease.
Grease. No. They only cast 30-year-olds as high schoolers in that.
Yeah, I guess so.
Nate.
29.
How about The Wiz?
The Wiz. No, sorry. And Caitlin.
Well, it has to be like a musical.
Yeah,
I
musical,
guess.
yeah.
Is the Seussical an actual musical, or is that just something?
Seussical's a musical, yeah.
Well, I'll say that.
Seussical, no.
Okay, well.
Tough question. Here we go. Let's see. You're a good man,
It's
Charlie
gonna be
Brown.
Hamilton, where they cut out all the bad words in the
Theory of Relativity. When I first said that, I said the Stephen Hawking biopic, but no, that's the Theory of Everything. Theory of Relativity. 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Little
Relativity
Women,
is Einstein.
Godspell. Someone said it. High School Musical, but yeah.
Oh, I should have gone with that.
Into the Woods and The Little Mermaid.
Well,
Okay.
sense a little separation of church and state on Godspell there, but
So
whatever.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Played a nun 3 times.
Why did these songs chart a second time? Prince, Purple Rain, 2016. Whitney Houston, Star Spangled Banner, 2001. Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody, 1992. Elton John, Candle in the Wind, 1997. Benny King, Stand By Me, 1986. Eric Clapton, Layla, 1992. Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody, 1990. Contours, Do You Love Me, 1988. Neil Sedaka, Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, 1975. And Bobby Boris Pickett, Monster Mash, 1973. 30 seconds, then we go to Matt. Go.
When in doubt, it's because the person died.
Well, I'm pretty sure 3 is Wayne's World.
Yep.
No,
When did Ghost come out?
Candle
Hey,
is because that's when Princess Diana died.
Yep.
Yeah, the other one, Unchained Melodies, Ghost.
Stand By Me, isn't that the movie as well?
Layla, because it was the closing music.
Time. You can finish your thought. Go ahead.
The what do you call it? The gangster movie.
That.
Okay, time. Matt, you're first. Go ahead.
Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, wasn't it Casino? I'm not, no, I don't want that answer. I want to do Righteous Brothers with Ghost.
Yes, the pottery scene in Ghost, very good. $7. Nate.
I'm pretty sure that what I said is number 6, but Benny King Stand By Me is because it was in what do you mean? Why did it chart a second time? It's because it was in Stand By Me. It was in the
Yes, it was in the movie Stand By Me. Yeah, very good. It had also charted when it first came out. Yeah, but it got a resurgence in popularity. Caitlin.
I will go with the Candle in the Wind being when Princess Diana passed away.
Yes, he recorded the new version for Princess Diana. Very good. $4. The original was Marilyn Monroe, which actually, the original version didn't chart, but there was a live version of the original version that charted, and then the Princess Diana version charted. And,
I sadly had that on loop for a long time.
good song.
Bohemian Rhapsody was when Wayne's World came out.
Yes, Wayne's World. Mike Myers fought to include that song in the movie, and it became the most popular scene. So we loop back around to Matt.
I think it was probably the only song that had ever charted a first time. Do You Love Me from Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, it was in Dirty Dancing. That's very good. $8.
The watermelon scene.
Back to Nate.
I am gonna go with 6 is from the end of Goodfellas.
So guess it was in Goodfellas, but Goodfellas is actually 1990, so that is not the answer. Caitlin.
I'm gonna say Prince Purple Rain is when he passed away.
Yeah, Prince passed away in 2016, and a few of his songs charted again. $1, and back to Amanda.
I definitely don't know the high dollar amounts. Everyone was patriotic after 9/11, so Whitney Houston, $2.
Yeah, yep. The wake of September 11th. Yep, $2.
Is the $6 one because he did the unplugged?
Yes, the unplugged acoustic version. Very good. Yep.
Oh, wow. I thought it was
It
gonna
charted
be,
twice, yeah. The top two are pretty tough, but these are interesting enough. Neil Sedaka, like Clapton, recorded a slower version of the song, and it also. And then this is just interesting. You probably would have known it. Bobby Boris Pickett, the Monster Mash, charted in 1973 because it had been banned in the United Kingdom for 11 years for being too dark, and it became so popular that it charted all over the world again.
Wow.
That's insane.
Too
It was
dark.
banned?
It was too macabre, was the actual quote. Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
amazing.
God.
All right, I will tally
the
up the
country
bank
that
list.
was bombed by Nazis.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Wow.
Godwin's law. Okay. Yes. In the bank,
Because
73,
honestly-
81. Here are your totals for the round. Cheater has been cheating since round 3. Who wants to make an accusation?
I think it's really suspicious that suddenly I've got 15 points.
Is that a self-accusation? That's a first.
Since round 3.
Matt accusation. Sorry.
Ineption.
Well,
Stretch.
all right, Matt. I mean, if that's what they're right.
Matt, defend yourself against yourself.
I'm not cheating. I'm never the cheater in this game. I was only once, and I did pretty good, but
Pretty well. Superman does good. Sorry.
I did well. That's correct.
Anyone else want to make an accusation of an opponent, preferably?
I just think Caitlin looked like suddenly she was not having as much fun on that last go around. She seemed
just hates Neil
genuinely
Sedaka.
sorry for voting for I think it was Lauren, maybe it was Rachel, I don't know. She
It
did
was
her
Rachel.
vote and then she said, "Oh, I'm really sorry," and she looked genuinely like somebody who has never been through the experience yet of voting for someone when they are the actual cheater themselves.
Okay.
Caitlin, defend yourself, I think.
Um, I'm not the cheater, but that's an interesting theory.
Do you want to throw out any accusations?
Kind of at times feeling Nate, but I'm not sure because I never know. That's why I don't like to accuse anybody because I don't know.
Nate, you're been accused.
Yeah,
I'll-
it's not me. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyone else want to say anything?
I'm the only one left.
Amanda, do you want to accuse anybody? Yeah, you're welcome to. You haven't been accused yourself. It feels very.
You know I don't accuse other people.
All right. Susan, do you have a fact about our cheater?
Mhm. The cheater knows all of the verses of the 12 Days of Christmas and can't wait to sing it for us.
All right, I need the 4 of you to please lock in your votes. Votes are in. Time to see if they found who the cheater is. Only 4 players left. We're gonna start with Amanda.
I think I said Caitlin.
You did. 1 for Caitlin. Caitlin.
I said Matt, and if I'm wrong, I'm genuinely sorry.
1 Caitlin, 1 Matt. Matt.
Well, in keeping with my saying terrible things about people I don't know while accusing them of being the cheater, I voted for Caitlin.
2 for Caitlin. All right, Nate, comes down to your vote.
I voted for Amanda.
Okay, so that is 2 for Caitlin, and she is out of the game. Now we have to know, Caitlin, were you the cheater?
No, I was not the cheater.
She was not the cheater despite Matt's runaround of an accusation. I'm sorry. Your money is cut in half, 31.92. 3 players left. One of them is the cheater. When we come back on Lie, Cheat, and Steal, they're going to play for all that money. Welcome back to Lie, Cheat, and Steal. 3 players left in the game. They have not found the cheater, but 1 round left to play. Here's how it's going to work. If the 2 honest players find the cheater, they will split the bank 50-50. If they fail, the money is cut in half, and we call on the audience to vote. So hopefully you can do it without their help, but we'll see. Amanda, Matt, Nate, here's your question. Name the 10 most annoying Christmas songs according to a 2019 article by Mary Sue. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we will go to Nate for his first answer. Go.
Am I the only one in this room familiar with Jim Neighbors' Christmas music?
Yeah, me.
Okay.
Not me.
It truly is the most annoying, but maybe no one has ever heard it except
I want
my
a
mom.
hippopotamus for Christmas.
Drummer Boy, Christmas Shoes, Mariah
Simply
Carey.
having a wonderful Christmas time.
Yes.
Go tell it on the mountain.
Santa Baby.
Dominic the donkey.
Yeah.
Time. Okay. Nate, you were first.
I'm gonna say Dominic the donkey because my ex loved that one.
Dominic the donkey, very good. And Nate's ex likes bad music. Back to Amanda.
So I know back in the days when I actually worked with people, we talked about this. And everybody in my office when we played Christmas music hated when the Christmas Shoes came on. And
Yeah.
They complained about it, but I don't know it.
That is, in my personal opinion, the worst Christmas song, possibly song of all time. But yeah, that is it.
What's it called?
Christmas
Christmas
Shoes?
Christmas Shoes. Don't even look it up. It's the
It sounds like
sappiest-
some sort of
yeah.
tragedy, right?
I still don't know it. I somehow have managed to still block
Very
it out of my
demonic, yeah.
Just listen to the Patton Oswalt stand-up special on it instead.
Some things you can't unlearn. Just
Matt,
leave
Little
that one.
Drummer Boy.
Little Drummer Boy. No. I agree. Most versions of that are pretty annoying, but it doesn't quite make
Such
the top
a
10.
Dumb song.
Back to Nate.
Dumb pum pum pum.
The other one I hate the most is the hippopotamus one. That I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Very good.
Christmas. Really
It's-
tumbled
it's-
with that.
Little kid voice makes it worse.
Only a hippopotamus will do.
Musically accurate.
Wow.
Amanda, you're up.
Something from one of those stupid animated movies. Silver and Gold from that was on Rudolph.
Silver and Gold. No, does not make it. Sorry. Matt.
The one, my two front teeth. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth.
This should be there, but it's not. All I want for Christmas is your front teeth.
Colin vetoes this list, and
I mean, I have my own opinions, but I think these three should be there. Let's see. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Do they know it's Christmas? This next one I strongly disagree with. Silver bells. I don't know why that annoys them. The Hallelujah chorus. Santa Baby. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, and this was said, but no one went with it. Wonderful Christmas Time.
Oh,
Sorry, Paul.
That synth does get a little insane.
Yeah, it's very dated. Final question of the game. Last chance to add some money and find out who the cheater is. What is the first result you get when you type in these first names on Wikipedia? Denzel, Anderson, Tina, Lindsay, Paula, Tom, Bruce, Alice, Sarah, and David. 30 seconds to talk it out, and then we go to Amanda for her first answer. And these are all the first names you get. For example, like Alice would not be Alice in Wonderland. These are all people. Go.
Denzel's, do you know? Anderson, like Cooper. Faye.
Tina Turner, maybe?
Sure.
I think it's gonna be Tina Fey.
Okay.
I don't know. You go with it and let me know what happens.
Paula Dean. Paula Abdul. Tom
Lindsay Lohan.
Holland. Yeah.
Time. Okay. Amanda, you're first.
Anderson Cooper, because
Anderson Cooper. The
I'm
only
gonna go
famous-
straight one day, and it has yet to happen.
Matt.
I'll play it safe and say Denzel Washington.
Yeah, the only famous. $1. All right, now it gets interesting. Nate.
Is Paula Abdul?
A couple Paulas, might be Paula Jones, might be Paula Poundstone, but it is Paula Abdul. Very good. Amanda.
I think Matt said Lohan for Lindsay, and I can't think of any other Lindsay.
Lindsay Lohan. Very good. Now we're back to Matt.
I was going to try that, and I thought it was going to be a trick question where everyone would think it's Lindsey Graham, but he is an EY Lindsay.
Yes, he is.
And if it was Graham, I was going to call you out, man. What's the pre-word for that?
But you don't have to because it's wrong.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, but it can be a wrong pre. I'll say Tina Fey.
Tina Fey. No. Nate.
Tom is hard. I'm guessing Bruce is Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. Yeah, Bruce Lee. Very good.
Sweet.
Bruce Springsteen?
Willis and Springsteen are close behind, but yeah, Lee is actually the most popular. Yeah. Dead celebrities are more famous.
I never thought about those three guys all having the same name. That's bizarre.
Yeah, they're very different kinds of Bruces. Yeah. All right, we'll go to the other ones here. Obviously, we know it's not Faye, so it has to be Tina Turner.
Tom Cruise.
Alice, anyone know it?
Cooper.
Yeah, there you go. Two Coopers.
Sarah Silverman.
What?
Halen.
Halen, yeah.
Shaw.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Who's got a guess for David?
David,
correct.
David E. Lee Roth.
Bowie.
David Lee Roth.
That was it, not
Bowie.
David Schwimmer.
Amanda, Matt, Nate. We have 55-92 in our final bank. And if the two honest players spot the cheater, they're going to split that 50-50. But if not, we cut it in half once again and turn it over to the audience, who will get to make some money as well. So it's time for the final accusations before we vote. Here are your totals from the red line on as the current cheater. Who wants to make an accusation?
I think it was Amanda. I'm just gut feeling it here, but
Okay, one for Amanda. Amanda, defend yourself.
I think one of the things was there was one time that you said an answer that I know you knew the answer, and you were like, "Oh, I think someone said this." Like you were kind of like diverting credit for knowing it.
Hey. I don't ever have a response, so.
You want to call somebody out, Amanda?
Very suspicious.
Hey, we've never played together. Have you not watched any of my videos?
Don't you watch tape before you play this game?
You gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
What are you, amateur? Gotta be prepared.
I mean, you've all seen the Halloween special when you came back, so we're good.
No,
Matt, you're awfully quiet. Anything you want to say?
Yeah, do I really only have 1 point? Or is that just
Yeah, you only made
round
$1
total?
in that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
you had one really
I
good
mean,
round there,
look.
Matt.
Look, I only made $1. How suspicious is that? Not at all, some might argue.
Many people are saying.
That's right. Many people.
All right, Home Alone 2 guys.
Good people. Good people.
After 6 rounds, you've earned 20 points. 15 of those were in last round. I mean,
And 14 of those were on one question.
was it?
Yeah.
I think
What
so.
question
Yeah.
was it?
It was
Oh,
whatever
okay.
the second question
No,
was.
I did a 7 and an 8. I got.
Oh, it was all on
$7
one
and $8
question. Okay. It was why
on
did these
the,
songs chart a second time? Yeah, he knew Dirty
okay.
Dancing
So
and
it was
Ghost.
Unchained Melody on Ghost, and the
Yeah.
other one was I forgot what the other one was already.
Dirty
It was,
Dancing.
Yes,
Just really loves Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Doesn't.
that's right.
And music in his movies.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. That's
Susan, do we have
a
one
Jeff
final
Healey
fact
song
about our
in there.
cheater?
I do. The cheater's favorite Christmas song is Santa Baby. That's the Pussycat Dolls version.
Gosh.
Yeah,
But they have
Wait,
All
did
I Want
that?
for Christmas Is You. Yeah, let's go back to that, right? Because aren't we on the same one with the ringtone?
Well, these don't have to have continuity.
Well, but they do, right?
Amanda,
Santa Baby
Matt,
apparently
Nate,
was not available in the App Store.
lock in your final vote. Final vote has been cast. Time to see if our two honest players have found the cheater and are going to take home all that money, or if one more honest player will leave the game. Amanda, Matt, Nate, it all comes down to this. Amanda, we'll start with you. Who's the cheater?
I said Nate because he was pushing pretty hard against me.
He was. Nate, what'd you say?
Yes, I said Amanda because
Okay.
as you mentioned, yeah.
Amanda says Nate. Nate says Amanda. It all comes down to Matt's vote. Matt, break the tie.
I said Nate because he was
There's
pushing
2
too
votes for
hard
Nate.
Amanda.
Nate has been voted out of the game at the 11th hour. You have to know it's the ultimate moment of truth. So Nate, for 55.92, were you the cheater?
I was not.
He was not the cheater. I'm sorry. Your money is cut in half once again.
You have chosen
And-
poorly.
You have chosen poorly. And it is up to our
Story of my
audience
life.
to cast their vote. One of you has duped the other. We have 27.96 on the line. Now, if the audience correctly votes out the cheater, the honest player gets half of that bank, and every correct voting audience member gets the other half. If not, the cheater takes it all for themselves. Amanda, Matt, you're going to have 15 final seconds to defend yourself. Say anything you want, accuse the other person, whatever. Amanda, you're first. Let's go.
All I could say is Mac got a lot better after the cheater switched. That's all I got.
Okay. All right. Matt, 15 seconds. Go.
All I've got to say is the last time I tried to accuse somebody, it didn't turn out so well. And so I'm not going to make any accusations. I'm not the cheater. I'm not it.
Okay.
I just really love Patrick Swayze movies.
All right. So everyone take a look. I'll pull up the overall leaderboard for the game and send me the name of the person you think is the cheater. And if you are right, you could take home some money. So here we go. Everyone else, lock in those votes. Final vote has been cast. Time to see if our audience found the cheater. Amanda, Matt, here we go. Bryan is unfortunately not here, so we have an even number of votes, which means potentially there could be a tiebreaker. So, Amanda, you made more money over the course of the game. You get to knock out the vote of your choice.
I'm gonna go with Nate because I'm pretty sure I know where he stands.
All right, so Nate's vote is out, but if the majority get it right and Nate is in that majority, he will still take home some money. So, we have 7 votes, 4 to eliminate someone. But before we reveal them, we need to know, Amanda, Matt, one of you's been cheating since round 3. Who is it?
Not me.
I got the answers, but I didn't look at any of them.
It was Amanda. Okay, so
okay,
time
Bill
to see
Clinton.
if she has been caught. We're going to start right at the top here. Ian, who'd you say?
I said Matt the Christmas donkey.
Matt. 1 for Matt. Okay, Liz.
I also said Matt, but I left out the donkey and Christmas.
So you said Matt the.
The non-denominational donkey.
It
Yeah.
doesn't
2
count
for
without
Matt.
the donkey.
Jared.
In round 3, I wrote down Amanda and stuck with it.
Very good. So if
Because
the
we're
majority gets
married,
it
eh?
right, you will split some of that money. Eize.
I voted for Matt because he and I are like a butcher shop. We've got beef. Like three and a half hours to come up with that.
I thought you meant raw and hanging from the ceiling. Amy.
I said Amanda.
2 for Amanda, 3 for Matt, 1 more for Matt, and Amanda wins the game. Rachel.
You know, I wasn't going to vote for anybody, but my cat said Matt.
Oh, adorable, but unfortunately wrong, which means Matt is voted out of the game, and Amanda is our winner tonight. She has fooled everyone and taken home the full 27.96.
You didn't fool me. I've been saying Amanda for 3 rounds.
Yeah, I know. Very nicely done, Amanda. We'll reveal that Caitlin voted for Amanda. So yeah, it was 4-4. Nate also did, so it did come down to just a single vote. As close as it gets. Amanda takes home 27.96. That's our game. Lie, cheat, and steal. Thank you everyone for joining. We will see you next time. Movies that should have been great. It was just okay. The Star Wars Holiday Special is not even okay. It's just
No, it is not. It's a mess.
I had someone at my Thanksgiving this year try to say it was better than the recent Star Wars movies.
No, let's not do that.
You think you're edgy, don't you? But it is not.
I mean, it's not Kiss Save Santa, but what is?
It's got a kitschy entertainment quality to it. I can't imagine watching it in the 80s.
Amanda, you'll know why I laughed at that later on in the game. Okay.
Yeah, can we back up a second? Is that real?
No, Kiss Save Santa is not real.
Oh,
don't say any more.
I wouldn't be 100% if I were you on that. I feel like there's definitely a chance that's real. I don't know for sure, but I feel like there's a good chance.
I know for sure. You'll see why I did it.
Maybe we can Mandela affect it into existence.
You will see later in the game why I'm sure of that.
Your new senator, Dr. Oz?
No, Dr. Oz will never be my senator.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't say never.
I know. It's just, he should, if he's anywhere, he should be Kansas.
Yeah.
There needs to be dust in the wind.
Well, I meant because the Wizard of Oz.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Final questions are being sent out.
One time I retweeted Caitlin and someone who followed me got so mad they blocked me, but not Caitlin.
What was the tweet?
What? It's true. Wait, what was?
This is hilarious.
I made a joke about, I was like, hey, if anybody's blocked by Travis Tritt, follow me and I'll fill you in on everything he's tweeting.
Great joke. Excellent joke.
And this guy was like, he said like, that seems, what did he say? Like, something about like, that seems petty or something. And I just laughed as if I were like serious. Like that's something I was doing, like providing the Travis Tritt service of Twitter, like spying on this guy's timeline.
Yeah, you're just posting all the tweets. Yeah, I can't
like,
say it. Travis's tweets. I was gonna say.
Yeah, Travis Tritt's tweet.
Tritt's tweets. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just some random guy. I'm like, where'd you come from? Oh, it came from Eize.
You should have told him, here's a quarter, call someone who cares.
One of my followers who then blocked me, but not Caitlin. I got in trouble for retweeting it.
Like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. Caitlin and I get that a lot, actually. You'd be surprised.
And you're causing some TROUBLE. I think I'm out of Travis Tritt songs now.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I didn't even realize that was a Travis Tritt.
Yeah, we just name dropped 3 Travis Tritts.
I swear to God, I thought you were referencing the Music Man.
That is the first time Godwin's Law has been brought up with the Monster Mash, but okay.
Let alone invoked.
I'm going through my head thinking of all the songs that were popular, like possibly in the UK before that time to think, oh, okay.
This is okay, but not Monsters Having a Good Time.
Exactly.
But then they realized that Margaret Thatcher had a party with some people and they realized Monsters would have a good time after all.
All the Beatles songs.
Yeah, Maxwell Silverhammer.
Oh,
Rocky Raccoon.
I don't think those charted. But there is a God.
I genuinely enjoy that song.
A part of it is that I worked in retail.
I also enjoy the Wham song I'm not allowed to listen to for the next several.
I have no problem with that song.
I love the Wham song.
That song could have been better with less exposure.
Which one, the Mariah Carey one?
Yes.
Yeah. People act
In
like
a
it's the only
different life,
Christmas
I
song
could
of the
see
last.
myself enjoying it.
In high school, my dance troupe decided that we were going to dance to that for Christmas performance. I listened to it from October until December.
Oh no.
I did not dance anymore after that.
We're never going to dance again? Yeah.
No.
Thank you, Jared. Oh no, I broke him. Okay.
Oh no, that was so quick as to be beautiful.
My game has worked. It's turning people on each other. So.
Thruple against thruple.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Who's the other thruple?
I don't know. I'm sure I'm involved in multiple thruples.
What?
It's a Venn thruple.
How dare you?
Mm.
That's no
I
longer.
think it's just an orgy at that part.
Yeah. I think at that point you just get a TLC show.
Sweet.
Oh, I'd totally watch that. Thruple v Thruple.
Is it like the weird throuple version of Double Dare?
I think the biggest
Yes.
I think the biggest difference
Super
between that
floppy
and an
Double
orgy
Dare.
is you can take fewer cars.
Yeah, but you always have to take the physical challenge.
They just commute differently.
You also still have to find flags hidden in various places.
Yeah.
What about the green slime?
Mark Summer is furiously pointing. It's there. It's there.
Live from Brigham Young University.
Oh, wow.
You're welcome. Double Dare Revival.
I don't know
You're
if it's
soaking in
a revival
it.
so much as just a nail in the coffin.